Right, all right, all right. Two, three. Okay. All right. So, NFL MVP. NFL MVPs. We're going to get into the finalists. Before we get started, make sure you guys smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, click the bell to be notified of all future NFL, NBA content, streams, news, and more. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the MVP finalists. There are five, four quarterbacks, one wide receiver. Let's go ahead and get into the article here. Quick shout out to the people over at ESPN as we get into this here. I didn't want to do that. What in the world? Why is this? Why is this up? What is going on? All right. Do you guys have an echo or no? Or is it just me? No echo? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, I don't know why having this issue right now. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Boom. Pop this up. Here we go. They're trying to get me today. They're like, we're trying to get you, Jay. We don't want nothing to work. It's gonna work. We're gonna make it work. We're not gonna have this at all. All right, come on. Uh, window here, here. All right, you know what? Do it like this. So, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, and Justin Jefferson. So they're going to be the finalists for the NFL MVP and Offensive Player of the Year awards. Um, Hurts currently has 3,701 passing yards, 760 rushing yards, 35 combined touchdowns, while leading the Philadelphia Eagles to the 14-3 record in the regular season and the number one seed in the NFC. The Eagles are in the NFC Championship for the second time in 6 seasons. The award finalists: Josh Allen, Burrow, Hurts, Jefferson, Mahomes, and then for Offensive Player of the Year, it's going to be Hurts, Jefferson, Patrick Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year, Nick Bosa. He had a ridiculous year. Chris Jones, Micah Parsons. Comeback Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. I like that one. Christian McCaffrey as well. That's a really good one. Geno Smith. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Coach of the year, Ryan Ryan Dable. I think that's probably the top choice. Doug Peterson and Kyle Shanahan, offensive rookie of the year, hands down. This has to go to Brock Purdy. Defensive rookie of the year, Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Aiden Hutchinson, and Tariq Woolen. I got to go with Sauce on this one. Assistant coach of the year, Ben Johnson, D'Amico Ryans, and Shane session. I'm probably gonna go with Shane on that one. With that said, I think for MVP, and as much as it hurts me to say it, much as it hurts me to say it, it's gonna be this guy. Let me get this up here. It's gonna be this guy, Mr. Patrick Mahomes. 5,250 yards, first in the league. Touchdowns 41, first in the league. Interceptions 12. He's tied for 26th. Overall QBR for the season 77.6. We got to give respect and credit where it's due. Um, Patrick Mahomes has risen to the occasion, and as much as I'd like to see Joe Burrow go to the show, I do think that it's gonna be Mahomes and Purdy. With that said, we're not gonna do our Super Bowl and AFC and NFC predictions yet. That's actually gonna be scheduled for Friday. That's gonna be for Friday. We'll have Franklin, Jericho, and Alec back on the show, so make sure you guys, um, be here for that. That's gonna be Friday, 1 PM Eastern Standard Time, so make sure that you guys are here for that. With that said, how do you guys feel about this? I know everybody has their favorite, right? Everybody has their favorite. Coming over to the votes, we have 66 votes. 32% of you says Josh Allen, 30% says Joe Burrow, 20% says Jalen Hurts, and 18% says Patrick Mahomes. Um, Unfortunately, it's not just a test of favoritism. You know, stats, and then obviously how well the player has done over the year. Um, are you gonna be here for the Super Bowl? Yeah, yeah, Jay. Shout out to you, Jacqueline. We'll be here. NFC, AFC championships. I put the links up for those. So obviously we're gonna do that on Sunday. That's gonna start at 1 PM. So make sure you guys be here for that. Um, Obviously, if you don't have access to the game anywhere else, or if you just want to rock with me while you're watching the game, we'll be here at 1 o'clock. The game will actually start at 3, but we'll start a little early, get the party going. And then obviously the NFC is gonna start first at 3, the AFC is gonna start at 6, and that'll be the stream schedule for Sunday. So after that, we are back to basketball for my NBA fans. So we'll get the basketball going, and we'll kind of switch over the content from NFL, not as much, but it will start transitioning over to NBA. So, what's up, Jesse? What's going on with you? Shout out to everybody that was with us last night. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun, and I think we definitely got into some topics that you guys really enjoyed. So definitely, I would have liked to see more of you guys. I would have liked to see little bit more of the women over there. That way we could have got some more woman insight into it. So, but yeah, back to this NFL MVP. You guys always try to get me veered off. Always, always. Um, the Pro Bowl. So am I gonna? I don't know. I'll do a poll for it in the community chat. Do you guys want me to do the Pro Bowl? It's gonna be flag football. Shout out to Lutz. Shout out to Luca. Um, do you guys want me to do the Pro Bowl? Considering it's gonna be flag football? Uh, Leonard says by analytical stats, it should be Burrow. By performance stats, it should be Mahomes, and by the concept, it should be Hurts. I think I like that, Leonard. I like that. That's a good take. Real good take. Is it AFC versus NFC again? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Tommy says Pro Bowl sucks. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be like flag football. That's what the Pro Bowl is this year. It's gonna be it's gonna be flag football, guys. So, I mean, if you want me to stream it, I'll do it. If you guys really want me to, I'll do it. But yeah, it's gonna be flag football. So yeah. Ryan says Hurts is whack. Don't know how he's in the conversation. 3,700 yards passing. The man's in the NFC Championship. Ryan, come on now, you gotta give a little bit of credit, just a little bit. You know, just a little bit of credit. What's up, Bless Beast? What's going on with you? Jesse says, "Yeah, stream it, but wow." I mean, yeah, I feel like let me find out what day it is. When is hold on. What day is the Pro Bowl? It's Sunday the 5th. So it's Sunday the 5th. Um, Obviously, it's that Sunday, the exactly the week before the Super Bowl, but it'll be Sunday the 5th at 3 o'clock. If you guys want me to do it, I'll do it. Obviously, it's flag football, but it's still football, and it's Sunday. What else are we gonna do on a Sunday at 3 o'clock, right? What else could we be doing on a Sunday at 3 o'clock rather than watching the Pro Bowl flag football? So, CMC 23 says the Bills 2024 Super Bowl. I just had my Bills Mafia rant yesterday. So if you want, go check out that video. You'll see some of my gripes. You'll see why I felt the way that I do. And there was a lot of things to unpack from this season with the Bills. I really dislike the fact that things are kind of brushed under the rug as far as injuries and things like that. I'm really aggravated as far as how there wasn't the necessary adjustments made with the defense when we were lacking in multiple situations. There's so much to talk about. There's so much that we can go in depth with. It's just really unfortunate all around. I feel like the Bills just you know they couldn't cash the check that they wrote earlier in the season, and that's the problem. Mike says, "Please no, Jay, stream NBA instead of the Pro Bowl." We could probably do both. We could probably do both. I'll see if I got time. I can do the Pro Bowl, and then we can do some NBA after that, maybe. We'll see who's playing. See who's playing. Streets watching. Brian, I can't let you hate on the basketball. We got basketball fans on the channel too, man. You can't hate on the basketball now. Because basketball is gonna heat up. As soon as we're done with the Super Bowl, we're switching over, to basketball. And then we're doing March Madness. Everyone loves March Madness. We had a good time last March. It was nuts. So, we started getting into that. We started getting into the NBA. Obviously, after March Madness, we have the draft, and then we have the NBA season really starting to pick up. We get into the playoffs, the NBA finals. So, we keep it going. We keep it going. But yeah, basketball is definitely gonna be in the equation, man. And Stigler, come through. Come through. You might actually enjoy it. I might change your mind. You might need to get Jay in your life when it comes to the basketball. You probably was watching on your couch by yourself anyways in a major board. So yeah, yeah. But back to this conversation about the NFL MVPs. You guys always get me going everywhere else. Let's stay at the other topic, guys. Let's stay on the topic. Stay on the topic. NFL MVP. So yeah, it's most likely going to be Patrick Mahomes. I feel like Joe Burrow should have had a crack at it because he he basically improved. He improved. He showed up when he needed to. He had a terrible offensive line. Nobody believed in the Bengals. They thought they were just dead in the water, and they ended up coming back and proving to the league that they're still contenders. So I definitely think Joe Burrow. Um, Obviously, even being in the discussion is good, but he should. It's right there. I think it should be right there. Fortunately, he doesn't have the stats, so that's why he's not going to win it. But I think he's there, and it's rightfully so. That the NFL MVP candidate. Um, Jerry says Lakers. Like we're gonna keep talking about basketball. All right. On to Justin Jefferson, which is really interesting because you had him against four quarterbacks for MVP, which is really amazing to see. I don't think we've seen that. I don't know ever. I gotta go back and look. But the 2022 season, Justin Jefferson with 128 receptions, first in the league, 1,809 yards, first in the league, 8 touchdowns, tied for 11th. He averaged 14.1, which put him at 20th. But he had an excellent season. He had a great season, and yeah, I definitely think. Go back to the old mic. What do you mean? That's what I'm on. I'm on my old mic. Luda. This isn't good enough. You guys are killing me today. You guys are killing me today. Uh, Let me see. Is the volume good? that better? No, let me know if that's better. Tommy says basketball is better than Pro Bowl. Lutza says nope, no clear. What's going on? I having technical difficulties right now? It sounds clear. Yeah, it sounds clear. Is that better? Or Sheila says I hear you fine. All right. CMC 23 says Cooper Cup not an MVP contender anymore. Yeah, well, he got injured. You know, he got injured, and I think that's the reason why he wasn't able to show up. So yeah, I've been trying to figure out what the issue is, but you guys got me on the Verizon call, yo. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Um, yeah, Cooper Cup, he got injured, you know, and I feel like the Rams would have probably had a better chance if Cup was definitely in as well. Um, it'll be interesting to see what the Rams do next season, without a doubt. There was another conversation too, as far as like where Aaron Rodgers was potentially going to go if he was going to become like a Dolphin, and Tom Brady potentially going to the Raiders. I was like, there's all kinds of like crazy stuff, crazy speculation as far as what's going on with veteran quarterbacks. I feel like Tom is at the end and he needs to go ahead and just retire. Same thing for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Aaron, he's a little younger than Tom, right? He's about 39, I think, 38, 39. So he's got maybe a little bit more time. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Says Mahomes says he's good to play. Right ankle. Yeah, Mahomes said he's good. He says he's ready. What's going to happen to Lamar in Baltimore? I seen something with Lamar saying that there could be potential some interesting concept of him going to the Falcons, but that could be rumor. That could be rumor. Stays with the Birds some way somehow. Goes to Atlanta. It would it would probably make sense. It would probably make sense. I guess I could see that happening. Roger will stay for 60 million. If you were the owner of the Packers and Matt LaFleur, would you give Rodgers 60 million? Lamar to the Patriots? That would be wild. That would be wild. I just don't think he'd fit in the offense there. Yeah, I don't think I don't think he'd fit in the offense there. So shout out to you, Jacob. What about the Hawks? Do they sign Geno or draft a quarterback? I think they signed Geno. I think Geno stepped up, right? I think Geno stepped up. I think he did his thing. Um, yeah, I think he can do well in Seattle. Sheila picks will be on Friday at 1 p.m. It'll be me, Franklin, Jericho, and Alec with the recap for the NFL or for the NFC, AFC, uh, obviously divisionals, and then we'll give our NFC, AFC predictions as well. Seahawks need Brock. Brock, man, Brock's gonna be the man in 49ers. He ain't going nowhere, especially if he wins the Super Bowl. They're gonna give that kid all the love, and obviously he's still stuck in his rookie contract. But if this kid can go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, he literally would just make a ridiculous amount of money, man. And I don't think the 49ers will get rid of him because of the money that he's gonna bring to that organization, without a doubt. Jacob, yeah, I seen it, man. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, bro. How was the game? CMC 23 says if the Hawks and Geno Marcus is back at Oakland again, you still rocking with Mariota? Think Mariota's still got it in him? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not too sure about Mariota. Not too sure about Mariota. No Rodgers comment. Hold on. What's going on here? Let me see if I can hear what you guys can hear. Because let me see. Let me get a quick check. 1, 2. Quick check. All right. All right. All right. Sound, 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 sound. Is that good? Is that good, guys? So this is let me stop that. So it's great. You fixed it. Everything's good. All right. All right. Um yeah, back to what I was saying. As far as the I just lost my train of thought. Good job, equipment. We did it. Let me get back to it. So as far as the live stream on Friday, it'll be recap as far as for the NFC, AFC divisionals, as well as the championships coming up. Make sure you guys be ready for that. That'll be Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. We'll all be back. We'll have some fun, and we'll get that going. Now, obviously, we have the championships on Sunday, so we'll start that at 1 o'clock. 3 o'clock is going to be the NFC championship, and then 6 o'clock is going to be the AFC championship. The Pro Bowl, which will be flag football, which will be flag football. That'll be on the 5th, Sunday the 5th in February, and then the Super Bowl will be on the 12th. So obviously, I'll be doing the Super Bowl. You guys, some of you guys said you want me to do the Pro Bowl. Some said no. I mean, like I said, it's football on a Sunday. It will be flag football, but I guess we can do it. I guess we can do it. We'll see what happens. Jacob said, "I'm sorry for the Bills. I had y'all." Jacob, it's all right, man. I'm okay. I've moved on from it. I've had therapy, and I'm ready for a fresh start. Ready for a fresh start. Um, I've been battered. I've been beaten. All right. So every time that it's mentioned, it just sends me back to that place, and I don't want to be there. All right. So yeah. Jesse says, I can't believe they're not at least doing two hand touch. Yo, flag football, man. Flag football. Alex says, we've all accepted it now. Yeah, we've accepted it. You know, we've accepted it. It was just understanding the reality behind the issues that the game brings, right? And different things that we have to deal with as fans and someone who streams the games, right? Someone who calls the games with you guys and not just someone who's sitting on the couch watching it. Um, obviously, we talk garbage and we talk trash both ways. So dealing with the intensity of that moment in that specific game, it's just, it made me realize a lot. It made me realize that, I gotta go harder, and that I'm just not gonna stop being who I am. Because if you thought that I was gonna say that I was gonna stop talking my stuff, you got that wrong. I can't wait till next year. I can't wait. But with that said, um, shout out to you, Sheila says, "I'm right there with you, Jay." Um, think it's hard, but excited for next year. Yeah, I'm excited for next year, you know? It's all no matter what fan you're a team of or, what team you're a fan of. I said that super backwards. No matter what team you're a fan of, you losing in the playoffs, you losing in the divisionals, you losing in the AFC, NFC championship, it hurts. It hurts. You have to sit back, you have to recollect on everything that went wrong, and especially when your team was, you know, known as the Super Bowl contender, right? We were supposed to go to the show. But that's just it's just the reality of it, you know? It's just the reality of it. Shout out to Jonas going Bengals and Eagles Super Bowl. Bengals finally get the first Super Bowl. Uh, you think Hurts is getting past Purdy? And I don't want Jonas, I don't want you to be a hater just because the Cowboys lost to Purdy and then the 49ers. I'm gonna need you to give me some real facts. You too, Bob. I'm gonna need some real facts. Don't just be mad because the kid won. Why are the Eagles going to beat the Cowboys? And make sure you have the same energy come, Friday because that's when the actual prediction video is gonna happen. It's gonna be Friday. But I'm gonna need y'all to stop hating on the kid, right? You said he was gonna lose. You said he was gonna choke. He didn't choke. He didn't lose. So we have to give credit where it's due, or we are considered to be a hater. We have to give credit where it's due. Ed Ryan says, "By the way, the last of the Jags caused Mahomes an ankle sprain who won the Super Bowl." Shout out to Ed Ryan coming through with the sideline facts. Um, Jonas says, "Here's some facts. You mean the Eagles and 49ers." Jonas, you know what I meant. Come on, bro. That's what we doing? France is always next year. As a Bills fan, we're used to it. Just keep improving it, and we can win it all. Shout out to you, Brian. Yeah. Uh, he didn't put a touchdown, nor did he throw 250 yards. Jonas, really? Is that a thing? Is that what we doing? Come on, man. You're better than that, bro. Come on. Come on. It's hard to win in Philly. Philly has a defense. Didn't y'all say the same thing about the Cowboys? Didn't y'all say the same thing about the Cowboys? Come on, you can't have the same argument that you have for the Cowboys when they just won. My goodness. The kid went 19 for 29, no picks. He was sacked twice, still had a 65% completion percentage, 214 yards. What does the 49ers average on points? Before the playoffs, it was over 30. Yeah, before the playoffs, it was over 30. Shout out to you, Jesse. No touchdown. What does that have to do with winning? What does that have to do with winning? A quarterback can literally hand the ball off all game and win the game. It's a team win. So are you saying that the Eagles defense is better than the Cowboys defense? Is that what you're saying? Matthew Watt says if Aaron Rodgers goes to the 49ers, it would be when Peyton Manning was on the Broncos, established defense and weapons all around. They would be Super Bowl favorites. Uh, I don't think we're gonna see a veteran go to the 49ers. I think Brock Purdy is gonna be the man. I think he takes over. Happy faces. Purdy almost beat Jalen Hurts with a subpar team in college. Yeah, this is a whole different situation. Shout out to Alex, says, "Let's call it how it is. The 49ers are just as good, if not better on offense. They are better at defense, and they make almost mistake-free football. How wouldn't they win?" What's up, Mary? Jonas, bro, Debo and Christian was held under 100 yards. Kittle was held 95 yards. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they were held to. They still won the game, and look what the defense of the 49ers did to the Cowboys. How many picks did Dak Prescott throw? How many times was he pressured? How many incomplete passes did he have? Heavy faces might say Eagles O-line is literally the best. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We gotta take this energy because I did not want this video to go this way. I didn't want this stream to go this way. I wanted to talk about the NFL MVPs, and y'all already want to get to the point of predictions. Which we're gonna save that all for Friday. Save all that energy for Friday. Right now, we got to get back on the topic. NFL MVPs and why. All right, going back to the votes. 123 votes. We now have 33% for Joe Burrow, 21% for Jalen Hurts, 25% for Josh Allen, and 20% for Patrick Mahomes. If you're just tuning in, from the stats that we pulled up earlier, uh, Patrick Mahomes is 5,250 yards, first in the league, 41 touchdowns, first in the league for that as well. 12 interceptions, tied for 26th, and has a 77.6% BR. So leading him first in the league, and potential for the MVP win. I think Patrick Mahomes gets it. Close second would be I'd have to go a close second. Um, would probably be Hurts, Josh Allen third, Burrow fourth, in my opinion. In my opinion. Jonas says, "How do you think 49ers are gonna do or handling AJ Brown and Smith?" I would say the same way they handled CeeDee Lamb and Dalton Schultz and yeah, Gallup. Yeah, I think they handled them the same way. All right. With that said, guys, tomorrow morning, or not, well, yeah, tomorrow morning, I think around 10 a.m. I'm gonna have a quick video about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's being sued for $5 million. There's some new allegations in regards to Mike Tyson. We'll talk about that tomorrow morning. Um, big shout out to you guys. We'll get that going tomorrow morning. That'll be another conversation. You guys, you guys are a feisty bunch tonight. So I'll just give you guys a quick rundown of the potential NFL MVP candidates. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Justin Jefferson. Obviously, we will recap once they release the chosen MVP. We'll talk about it then. In the meantime, guys, obviously make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to be notified, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.